Hi, good afternoon. Today I'd like to show you about doing the stringing. I've planted the plants, they are all rooting into the bags, but they'll need some support. You can have a support from a cane, or in our case we have wires in the roof where we will hang a string down to support the plant. What you would probably be doing is to tie the string onto the wire, measure it down to the required length, cut it off, then tying on again, required length, and so on. If you have a few plants, that's fine. But unfortunately we have many plants to do, so we've mechanized this process. We try to mechanize and have as many processes, labour devices as we can, and we have our own string winder. This, you measure the length of string around the 4 points on the wheel, put the string through the tensioner, tie the string to the machine, and then wind away. Just put a little bit of extra tension on there so that it just makes the strings nice and tight. We don't have any slack strings coming out. And that's how we wind the string. Tie it up, and then we'll now show you, Valentina will show you how we secure the plants to the string, so then we can start to wind and shoot the plants.
Hello! Now today I want to talk about stringing the tomatoes, cutting them to length. Then we tie this up on the wire there, and every single plant of tomato will have a string. So that's how we going to attach this. We've got these clips like that, so the string is going in here, in between, like that, and when you clip, that stays together. But I need to come down here so I can clip that when it's on my tomato, clip to the plant like this. So if you see, we don't have to tie the strings up to the plant because the plant still grows, and it needs a little bit of space in here where it will grow, because this will grow up to the wire there and maybe higher. So it needs to have a little bit of space, not to be restricted. Now, you can buy this on Amazon, anywhere, these clips. They're not too expensive, and especially if you have only a few plants, like in the garden, that's just a few pence. So after I tie this to the plant, I take the shoots off. All these shoots need to come off to give the chance, and I'm going to take 3 bottom leaves from the plant. I've got some more shoots which I'm taking off. I'm only leaving the shoot which is next to the flower here, and later on we just wind the string around the plant like this, and it will grow, and then we keep winding up while it's growing. We keep winding up. Every week or so we're gonna wind this plant around this string. So I'm gonna show you another plant, how I'm doing. I'm gonna get the clip, put the clip in there, and then clip it to the plant, take the shoots off again, take 3 bottom leaves off, take all the shoots off, give the chance to the plant. Now I can take this off as well, the support, because the string is supporting the plant now, and wind the plant up around the string like this, and you all the time wind them in the same direction, so you don't get confused sometimes unwinding them. If it's they wind in different ways, then you will get confused later on. What I wanted to mention as well is this little trolley, which is very handy when you're coming to work like this, like planting the tomatoes, which you basically sit on your knees. But instead of going on your knees, you can sit on this little trolley and you can push yourself up and down. This is very helpful when we tie the tomatoes, like put the strings to them as well. I'm gonna find the link and put it in the bottom so you can see where I bought it. It's a website called Easy Life, and it's only £20, but I think it's worth, especially when you look here how many tomatoes I bought to do all this glass house. So that's why we do need a trolley like this to do the tomatoes, if you see. But it's very handy if you weeding in the garden or do some work around the garden. It's very easy to work with this. It's holding up to 130 kilos, I think, which, me being a big girl, that's very handy. Thank you for now, and I'll put a link on the bottom. You can, if you're interested in that, you can find them to buy. So this is our raspberries. As I said, they started growing nice. Maybe you hear a bit of a beep, a bit of a noise. We bought these things here because I started having a little bit of problem with the rabbits eating the spoon growth on the raspberries. So that's why we bought this, to scare them off. And this is how the raspberry plants look. They already have the flowers. Some of them are open. You see, and we should have raspberries very soon as well, which again, it's still more work to do in here. I will show you later when we put the supports for these raspberries and get them to grow upright. So here is a small update with our little plants that we saw on the other day. I made a video about that. This is fennel, our cucumbers, which goes all the way around. That's some more cucumbers. We've got the long cucumbers and the snacking cucumbers, which is called gherkins. Also some radish, some lettuce in here. We've got a few pots of flowers there at the end. So this batch, we sow them in batches. Like we'll have a succession, for example, for lettuce. When the one finishes, the other one is starting cutting. So that's why we just sow a little bit at a time, every week or so. So this is the one batch that I showed you. I had a video on that last week. Now this is how they grow, how they are. I'll show you next time how we plant them and how they're getting on. Thanks for today. Thank you for watching. It's a shorter video this time, but just a little bit of an update of what is going on the farm here at Fen Tomato Farm. Bye for now.